operator? Hello?
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die.
Ach Mann. Ach Mann. Ja, das war schon hart. Madison ist jetzt tot. Tja, in Italien sind wir jetzt fertig, würde ich sagen. Mal schauen, da können wir nichts verkaufen, da auch nicht, hier auch nicht wirklich. Na gut. Es gibt ja jetzt eine neue Panzerung, auf die ich spare. Mal schauen, ob ich das dann in Moskau schaffe. Na dann, ciao Rom und willkommen in Moskau, obwohl ich würde sagen, wir können uns ja noch eine kleine Veränderung zulegen. Mal gucken, in Russland ist es doch sehr kalt. Ach, lieber nur Vollbart. Das sieht doch mal aus. Denk mal, nach dem Verlust von Madison kann man ihm ruhig ein Bad zugestehen. Mal schauen, wie wir in Moskau hausen werden.
Welcome to Moscow, Mike. How do you like your new apartment?
Limited access, secure building, high-speed internet. This'll work just fine.
Anything else?
Like
the view?
Oh yeah, could be a sniper risk. I might have to put up heavy curtains.
Always the professional, Mike. All right, down to business then. Do you have a plan of attack for Moscow?
I've got a few leads from Saudi to follow up on. We'll see where those take me.
Sounds like a solid plan. What will you follow up on first?
Not sure yet. The missile launchers were moved through Leningradsky Station. There might be intel there. I've also got a CIA informant codenamed Grigory, and a mob underboss called Lazo.
Finding those missiles is important, although more information would be helpful. But from his file, Grigory looks like the type who would sell information about you to interested parties. Lazo might be able to provide some leads too.
Getting the lay of the land would be helpful. I'd rather not walk into an ambush if I can help it.
Smart plan. Call me when you have anything.
Alright. Na dann... ja, so sehen wir auch interessant aus. Ja, Madisons Tod hat uns schwer erwischt. So, schauen wir uns erstmal unser schönes Apartment an. Ja. Auch wenn ich jetzt wie Hinterwäldler würde, aber was zur Hölle ist das denn? Oh Mann.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton.
Komisch, für mich sah es eher nach einer Tür aus, aber wenn er meint... Ja, große Frage, wie komme ich jetzt hier raus? Ah, da bestimmt. Aber... Jetzt mal schauen. Ach, das Bett ist noch wieder fantastisch. Ja, keine neuen Mails. Mann. Leider noch nicht genug. Na gut, ein andermal. Greife Lassos Yacht an und beschaffe Daten ein. Kontaktiere Gregory, den Informanten.
Ah, Michael Thornton. Welcome to Moscow. You are quite the traveler. Taipei, now fresh from Rome, yes?
I'm a little jet-lagged, so don't think I'm rude if I don't share my travel plans with you.
Terrible thing, terrorists. But if you keep them from blowing up the target, then it is good. I take it, Mamonos.
Not exactly.
I feel honored. Your first time in Moscow, and I am your first stop. What brings Michael Thornton, world traveler, to this humble bar?
I wanted to ask you some questions about Halbeck and the weapons they've been smuggling through Moscow.
You are here conducting an investigation. Very interesting.
In a sense, yes. Halbeck's involved in serious arms trafficking violations. I want to stop them.
Interfering in such things is dangerous in Moscow. But you must know this.
That's why I need all the friends and information I can get.
Friendship is good, yes. Getting killed, not so good.
I guess it depends on whether you're a gambling man.
To gamble, Mr. Thornton, one must have money.
Look at that. You spilled your vodka.
I told you, I do not know.
Then tell me something useful. Keep playing stupid. You're done.
You want Surkov, Sergei Surkov, Halbeck. It is a business like his. He may know how to help you.
Nina, that name mean anything to you?
I think we can work with that. Don't make more of a scene, okay? Everyone in that bar is probably armed.
War ich auf dem
You give me a
Versehen.
name when I first
Okay, das mache ich nochmal, Kontrollpunkt laden, bitte. Fuck. Ich wollte das ja nicht. Ich habe sowas gelesen wie mit einem Glas anstoßen oder so, aber nicht sowas. Oh Gott. Herr im Himmel. Wer macht denn sowas? Nochmal und diesmal höflich bleiben, mein Judah. Meine Herren.
Ah, Michael Thornton. Welcome to Moscow. You are quite the traveler. Taipei, now fresh from Rome, yes?
I'm a little jet-lagged, so don't think I'm rude if I don't share my travel plans with you.
Terrible thing, terrorists. But if you keep them from blowing up the target, then it is good.
Not
Ja, ich
exactly.
spule mal ein bisschen vor.
I feel honored.
Ach, wir reden mal.
Do we have to jump right to business? I could really use a drink first.
Then you are lucky you've come to a bar. I am short on cash, so you will have to make your own way.
That go for events going on in Moscow, too?
And here I thought we were not going to jump right to business.
A cough like that, this bar may not be the best place to hang out. Secondhand smoking.
I quit 3 times this month. Second-hand smoke is my way of getting by.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your coughing, or your drinking, but I wanted to know who Halbeck's friends are here in Moscow.
What specifically do you wish to know? If they have friends at all? Now that is a question in itself.
Stopping the missile shipment is my top priority. What was their destination?
That is a difficult question, but I know someone who would know the answer. There is a man, Sergei Surkov. He runs several businesses in Moscow. He may know who Halbeck is dealing with.
Sergei Surkov. Running a check on the name now. We're getting a lot of hits. He shouldn't be hard to find. Although, judging from his contact list, figuring out where his next appointment is could take some time.
Alright, I think I can wait a little longer. And there's a few other leads I'd like to track down.
You were planning to investigate Leningradsky station, yes? Maybe you can do me a favor.
A favor?
Your American missiles are not the only cargo that comes through the station. If you go, maybe you could divert these shipments, accidentally, of course.
What, you mean change the shipping labels? And me without my label maker?
It is more simple than that. The box destination is stenciled on the side, but it is a code. Change it with a marker, and the boxes will end up somewhere else. To a friend of ours who will be happy to reimburse us. Maybe do a little business with you.
I'll think about it.
Do that. And if you need a place to buy weapons, armor, devices, I can help you there too. I may not know Holbeck, but I know many others who are not friends of theirs.
I'd appreciate that. What's the price tag for the reference?
Directing a customer to a shopkeeper friend, no price tag, just business.
Alright. Thanks, Grigori. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you not being an asshole when talking to me, Michael. Other agents, too stiff. Others, too much cowboy. You come to me as a human being. Should be rewarded, no?
Ach, ist das nett. Tja. So kann's gehen, wenn man nett ist. Man kann doch mal was kriegen. Ja, neue E-Mail. Neue Ware zum Verkauf. Schön. Ach, ist doch herrlich. So. Dann schauen wir doch mal. Solltest du auf der Suche nach etwas sein, das ich derzeit nicht im Angebot habe. Mhm. Nett, nett. Ach du Schande. Ach, ich fürchte, ich werde nie das schöne Zeug kriegen, aber was soll's. Wir brauchen die Infos. Gut. Ich würde mal sagen, eine Sache können wir noch machen und dann werde ich auch schon wieder Schluss machen müssen. Ja, ja. Immer so viel zu tun hier. Ja, gehen wir aber mal auf eine schöne Yacht. Klingt doch schön. Ach, das schöne St. Petersburg.
I'm here. Now to find Lazo.
Alright, alright. Ich glaube, ich muss mal wieder meine Sachen hier wieder etwas umändern. Auch mal, es kommt gerade keiner hier lang. Ja, ich bleib lieber etwas hier unten. Ah. Der gute alte Attentäter. Oh. Naja. Hab hier noch das Chamäleon, das nicht mal gebraucht wurde. Los. Na, da läuft doch 1A. Okay, da können wir nicht hin. Ja, das ist wirklich schönes Bild, das. Da gebe ich dir recht. Mann, das sind ja mal tolle Wachen. Spielen Arcade-Games, während hier ein Irrer rumschleicht. Ich würde sagen, wir haben Lasso gefunden. Und ein Typ, der kennt... Oh lala.
One is break or throwing another party.
Hey.
Breakers history. I'm the big man in Moscow. You wait.
So, tut mir leid, Lady, aber du musst jetzt schlafen. Oh. Oh, ich habe eine andere Idee. Machen wir es doch ganz klassisch. Kommt nur her! Ja, nee, ist klar. Will noch jemand sein Gesicht zeigen? Ja, er will. Wo ich bin? Du weißt, wo ich bin. Okay, nicht schlecht. Hab mich einfach vergessen. Hallo. Ja, ich würde sagen, Lasso hat seine letzte Party gehabt und er hat uns eine schöne Spende gegeben. Hier noch irgendwo was? Auch so eine schicke Gitarre, die ich gerne mitnehmen würde, aber geht leider nicht. Oh. Leopardentanga, also nee. Lasso hatte einen echten beschissenen Geschmack gehabt. Also ganz gut, dass ich ihn umgebracht habe. Schauen, was hier fein ist. Ja, hier gibt's nichts Feines, schade. Na gut. Aha, geschafft. Oh oh. Ah. Albatros Leute. Ach man, kommt, ich kenne euren Chef. Er mag mich. Holla, was bist du denn für eine?
Lasso has been terminated. Move out.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh. Okay, ich merk schon. Alright, alright. Ah!
What, nothing to say? I want to know what you're doing here. Who sent you?
Ach, sind wir mal nett.
You're just a kid, so I'm willing to let this go. You keep pushing it.
Verschonen, bitte. So, auch wie nett.
Mike, are you still there?
Ja?
I'm here.
Someone was jamming the frequency. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ich würde sagen, Albatros wird uns jetzt noch mehr mögen.
What's up with the connection? Looks like something's interfering with the transmission.
Ach, Albatros.
Albatross. It's been a while since Taipei. I ran into a little friend of yours tonight, hanging out with your G-22 buddies. She's quite the little firecracker, although she doesn't talk much. Well, except with those pistols of hers.
That would be my bodyguard, sis. And I know you spared her life. That's why I'm calling.
I didn't want to fight her. I was only there for Lazo. But she didn't give me much choice.
It was under my orders, Mike. But I didn't realize you would be there. Else, I would have instructed sis to behave differently.
So should I ask what G-22 is doing in Moscow? You guys sure seem to get around.
It's a rather long answer, Mike. One I'd like to discuss more, if you'd be up for it.
Is your bodyguard invited? If so, I'll need body armor.
I'm afraid it's required she be present. We're not supposed to be apart. It's how G-22 operates in the field. But like you, I tend to bend the rules for the sake of the greater good. I'll leave the choice up to you, but I can't wait long. If you want to discuss your future, then meet me at the following coordinates. It isn't far. And come alone.
Alright. But I better not be walking into an ambush. And tell Sis to keep her distance.
I will do so. I will not wait long, Mike. So if you want to speak to me, you'll have to do it soon.
Natürlich machen wir das. Oh Mann, oh Mann. Wieder ein bisschen Kohle. Schauen wir mal. Wird es diesmal reichen für die Panzerung? Aber erstmal gucken. Keine neuen Mails. Na sowas. Sonst bin ich doch mal gefragt wie ein bunter Hund. Ach, reicht immer noch nicht. Man sollte immer gut informiert werden. Ach na gut, mit Albatros können wir uns noch treffen hier.
Beautiful night. Let's not ruin it by shooting each other.
It's all right, sis. Hello, Mike. No trouble finding the place, I hope.
You wanted to meet face to face. Why?
I wanted to talk about you and the organization I represent. You spared Sis's life. For that, you have my thanks.
I have something of hers. Here.
Did she give that to you? I see. The locket is a childhood memento. Perhaps those days are gone. Regardless, thank you for sparing her life. The gratitude comes from both of us, it seems.
Sorry it came to that. I didn't want to fight her, but the situation didn't leave much time for talking. Although she's not much of a talker, I take it.
She's a mute. Let's walk. Sis will make sure we're not interrupted.
Alright. So, what did you want to talk about?
I know to all outward appearances you're a rogue agent. I also know about Alpha Protocol, and in your case, it's being used for its intended purpose.
Wasn't my choice, really. One of my associates made the decision for me.
I disagree. You had other options, I'm sure. Did enacting Alpha Protocol change your mission?
No.
Then you should be proud of your accomplishment.
What accomplishment?
It's not often that one gets to turn the tools of their own government against them, and for the right reasons. And Alpha Protocol? It is a powerful tool.
Between Halbeck and you, I'm beginning to feel like everyone knows about Alpha Protocol.
It may seem that way. I'd argue you're simply traveling in a smaller circle here, on the fringe of international politics.
I don't know what you want, Albatross. G22's agenda? Doesn't seem like you have one.
No. We have aspirations, as does any government. But we believe that agendas are accomplished by careful study and observation. If the status quo is disrupted, it makes predicting triggers and events more difficult.
You sound like one of the analysts of Alpha Protocol I know.
Alpha Protocol has always had someone in that role. It helps them function as intended, no matter what iteration of the program. It's an odd thing. A government-sponsored program whose purpose is to prevent being policed by its own government. Now, what kind of foundation is that for a country?
I guess you have to trust your country and act in its best interests.
Do you trust your country?
I do. I believe in the mission.
I propose we become allies.
What, I'd become a member of G22?
No. I propose we cooperate. You will find that as extensive as Alpha Protocol's leftover safe houses and gadgets are, well, G22 has access to much more.
And the price?
Let us say I owe you. You've already paid me, in the only currency I value. What do you say?
All right. I need all the friends I can get. But for some reason, I trust you.
You won't regret it, Mike. We're out of time, I'm afraid. Thank you for listening to me, Mike. I know you have a great deal of work ahead of you.
Albatross, I need to know something.
Yes. What?
This business with Halbeck. I can still prevent it, right? There's a way to stop them. This isn't going to end well, is it?
Mike, it never does.
Oh, ich mag's das irgendwie. Ja, jetzt sind wir sogar miteinander verbündet. Na super. Das hat ja ganz gut geklappt. Ja, wenn Sie Ausrüstung brauchen, ja, ich brauche Kohle. Ich brauche keine Ausrüstung, ich brauche Kohle. Ja. Stattdessen bringt der mir etwas, was noch mehr Kohle kostet. Super. Aber na gut, egal. Ich mache jetzt mal eine Pause. Also bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüssi.